Oxygen is the most essential gas for the existence of biological life forms on Earth, even though it comprises only 21% of the air in our atmosphere. From tiny bacteria and large elephants on land to phytoplanktons underwater, every creature thrives on oxygen. Other than respiratory processes, it is used for burning fuel to produce heat and light, as a coolant in high-processing computers, and for providing a safe environment for newborns in pediatric incubators. All of these functions are carried out with only 21% oxygen in the atmosphere. But what if oxygen levels rise to 50%? Today, we are going to look at this strange scenario. So without further ado, let's see. To fully understand the impacts of high oxygen levels, we have to jump back in time. Around 400 million years ago, the oxygen levels on Earth were 20%, which is similar to that of today. But in the Carboniferous period, which was approximately 350 million years ago, the oxygen levels rose to as much as 35% over the next 50 million years. At that time, several significant ecological and evolutionary changes took place. The abundant oxygen levels supported the growth of massive insects. Arthropods, including dragonflies and millipedes, grew to enormous sizes due to the availability of oxygen, which facilitated their respiratory systems. Fossil evidence suggests that some ancient insects had wingspans of over 2 feet, making them much larger than their modern counterparts. Elevated oxygen levels also influenced plant growth and development. The increased availability of oxygen likely contributed to the growth of early land plants, including large forests of ferns, horsetails, and seedless plants. These lush vegetation communities thrived and eventually led to the formation of extensive coal deposits, as the high oxygen levels promoted plant productivity and decomposition. Moreover, it played a major role in the evolution and diversification of early land-dwelling animals. Oxygen availability affects an organism's metabolism and energy expenditure. With higher oxygen levels, animals had a greater energy supply, enabling them to develop larger body sizes. This potentially led to the emergence of large amphibians and early reptiles, which became prominent during the Carboniferous period. This was what happened 350 million years ago. Now, let's have a look at what would happen if the oxygen levels on Earth rose to 50% in today's world. Number 1. Enhanced combustibility. Higher oxygen concentrations would lead to increased flammability and a higher risk of fires. Combustible materials, including organic matter, would ignite more easily, burn more intensely, and spread rapidly. Even everyday items and materials that are typically non-flammable will become more combustible. This could have severe implications for ecosystems, habitats, and human settlements. But that's not all. Fires would burn at a faster rate, releasing higher amounts of heat and potentially reaching higher temperatures. This could make it more challenging to control and extinguish fires, posing additional risks to firefighting efforts. Number 2. Metabolic and respiratory changes in organisms. If oxygen levels reach 50%, it would impact the metabolism of various organisms. Many organisms have evolved to function optimally within the current oxygen levels, and a sudden increase could disrupt their physiological processes. While the change can benefit some organisms like bacteria and insects, it will have adverse effects on many others. It can lead to oxidative stress, with which the organism's DNA and cells might get damaged. The creatures benefiting with the change might experience metabolic changes, altered growth rates, or increased energy requirements. This could potentially affect their overall fitness and survival. If the oxygen levels increased, it would also have impacts on respiration. Firstly, it would create a condition called hyperoxia, which would make it easier for oxygen to enter the bloodstream. With higher oxygen levels, oxygen molecules can move more quickly from the air into the blood, making it easier for organisms to get the oxygen they need. Number 3. Influence on marine life. While most marine organisms have adapted to lower oxygen levels, a sudden increase to 50% could lead to oxygen toxicity. High oxygen concentrations can damage cells and tissues, particularly in sensitive organisms like fish, larvae, and invertebrates. Additionally, it will result in a growth of plants underwater like algae, causing a harmful algal bloom. These blooms can deplete oxygen in the water through excessive photosynthesis, leading to low oxygen conditions, negatively impacting other marine life. Lastly, could stress corals, disrupting their symbiotic relationship with algae and leading to bleaching and eventual reef decline. Number 4. Atmospheric changes. Oxygen interacts with other gases in the atmosphere, playing a role in chemical reactions. A substantial increase in oxygen levels could impact the balance of these reactions. It might affect the abundance and distribution of greenhouse gases, such as carbon dioxide and methane, potentially influencing global climate patterns. Besides this, oxidation and corrosion rates would likely accelerate. Metals and materials exposed to the atmosphere would be more prone to rust and degradation. So, too much of a good thing isn't too good. Oxygen levels on Earth are only beneficial to a certain level, and once it crosses the meter, it can be hazardous. Us as humans have discovered the delicate balance of our planet. Let's cherish the magic in every breath and respect life. If you enjoyed watching this video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. Also, let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching.